Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 postseason is on the air. We are back at Yankee Stadium for another elimination game. This is Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees. The Yankees lead this series 2-1. We already have one team punch their ticket to a championship series, as the Expos did that last night. The Dodgers never made the postseason. The Pirates were the number one overall seed in the National League. They were knocked out. The Oakland Athletics were the other World Series team. Do they get knocked out tonight? Wow, I'll tell you right now, a lot of surprises so far here in this 88 postseason, and we are just barely, not even halfway done just yet. What will happen tonight? Jeremy Brooks, Philip Reynolds, Mon McGrath, and Joel Turney join us here at Yankee Stadium. The fans know what's at stake. They know they need to beat Oakland again tonight. If not, Game 5 will be against the Oakland Athletics. And that game would be on Tuesday if the Yankees cannot put the Athletics away tonight. So, a lot of surprises, a lot of ninth inning magic, a lot of I don't know what's going on here. But so far, this 88 postseason has been low scoring, and it has been very intriguing. I don't know what to expect anymore. So let's get right to it, guys. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight, their number 4 starter, Richard Dotson, 12 wins, 9 losses, a 5.00 ERA. He got the call as the number 4 starter for the Yankees in the rotation that I put him in. I felt he should go ahead and get the call for the number 4 spot. So he starts the game for the Yankees as Brian B. joins us here at Yankee Stadium. And he says he had a happy 13-0 recap. No, you were supposed to say that game belongs to the Reds. Happy recap is a Mets saying, not a Red saying. So don't be stealing, okay, my Mets signs, all right? You bum. Let's get things going here. Let's go to the top of the first. Can the Oakland Athletics bring the series back to the Coliseum, or will the Yankees punch their ticket to the ALCS once more? Let's find out what will happen tonight. Leading off for the Athletics will be third baseman Carney Lansford. He is 3 for 14 for the series. We're using blue, white, and white dice. Yankees are the home team. Everybody is set and ready to go. Steeler fan now joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Will the Yankees go to the ALCS, or will the Athletics have to force a Game 5? Let's see what happens. Dotson, 1-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 6-3, strikeout 1, and he got him. Yankee Stadium only subtracts 1 from walks, and that is a strikeout by Dotson. He had 77 of them in 88, and that is the first out. Next batter will be the center fielder, Dave Henderson. He is 1 for 10 for the series. A lot of these batters are struggling. Pitching has really been the call of duty here in this postseason for every team. Dotson, 2-2 against the righty, blank. Henderson, 6-5, that's a fly to right. And it will be Winfield making the play for out number 2. And that'll bring up one of the Bash brothers, right fielder, Jose Canseco. He's 2 for 9 for the series. Dotson will go ahead and deal. Dotson, 1-4, hit by pitch, 4, and he hit him. He goes ahead and hits Canseco. Plunk, ouch. And that will be a hit batter. First hit batter of the game. And now we'll see first baseman, the other Bash brother, Mark McGwire. He is 2 for 11 for the series, but he does have a home run. Canseco had 40 stolen bases, and he does not get the steal sign. He will stay put. Dotson will go ahead and pitch. Dotson, 4-5. That's blank. McGwire, 1-5. And that is a fly ball hit to right field. And getting over there is Winfield. He will make the catch. And the side is retired. Nothing across except the hit batter. We'll go to the bottom of the first. As Ronald Spersky joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight, their number 4 starter, Curt Young, 11 wins, 8 losses, a 4.14 ERA. He gets the call for the number 4 spot for the Athletics. His job is simple, get the series back to the Coliseum. Leading off for the Yankees will be left fielder Rickey Henderson. Yes, best leadoff hitter in baseball history, and yes, one of the greatest of all time. He is 4 for 14 for the series, though, a little pedestrian. Henderson, Young, 6'6", that's blank. Henderson, 4-2, and Henderson leads off with a double into right field. Young puts in a nice shot there, and Henderson will wind up at second base with a leadoff double. Yankee magic. Very hard to get this team out of here. Here comes the second baseman, Willie Randolph. He is 6 for 12 for the series. He's batting .500. Sorry your daughter had your phone and was messing around. That's okay there, Mr. Spersky. Henderson on it first. I'm sure she's cute. That's a 14-0 there for Henderson. Henderson stays at second base. Young with the pitch. Young, 2-5 against the righty. Strikeout, but the 18 is high. Randolph, 6-2, ground ball to third. That'll get taken care of there by Lansford. Throws to first. And Henderson stays at second base, 1 out. Ground off to third. Here comes the first baseman, Donnie Baseball Mattingly. Should he be in the Hall of Fame? Yeah. Mattingly is 2 for 13, though, for the series. Texas 75 joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Anything on the strat? That is an 8. Henderson will stay put. Young will pitch. Young, 5-3, strikeout 15. That is high. Mattingly, 3-6. It's a grounder to second base, taken care of by Hubbard. And the throw goes to first for out number 2, and Henderson moves to third. Yankees using a left-handed lineup. The Athletics are using a right-handed lineup. And what I mean by handed, that means who the handedness of the pitcher is. Next up for the Yankees, the New York designated hitter, Jack Clark. He is 1 for 13, but that one was a bomb in the last game. 2 men down, a runner on at third. Strat, nothing on the 4. Henderson will stay at third base. Young will make the pitch. Young, 3-5. Wild pitch, 11. No. And that would have brought in a run. It'll be ball 1. Young will settle down and try again. 3-3. That's a pitcher result. That 15 is high. Clark, 3-4, and it's a fly ball to right field. Canseco will get to it and make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit. Runner stranded, no score after 1. Very low-scoring postseason. Lots of pitchers' duels. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Athletics will be the catcher, Ron Hassey. Hassey is 0 for 5 for the series. Young will go, not Young. What am I doing here? Dotson will go ahead and pitch. Dotson, 4-2, range play. Hassey, 4-5, single past second, but a range play for Randolph. He's excellent. His range is a 5. That is a 4. He makes it and throws it over for the out. So nice play by Randolph. Takes a single away from Hassey. And now here's the Oakland designated hitter, Dave Parker. He is 1 for 2 for the series so far. Dotson will go ahead and pitch. Dotson, 5-2. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 6-2. And that is a blank. We have a rare play. Rare play, bases empty. And it's a 35 grounder to the first baseman who flips to the pitcher, covering for the out, but the pitcher and the hitter collide behind the bag. Check for injury to both the pitcher and the hitter. So that means that Parker is out, as that is a ground out to first, and the play was made to the first baseman who flips to the pitcher. We got to see if there's injuries to either one. Oh, this is big. So Dotson has an injury rating of 3. We already know he's going to be out for the game. How long will he be out for is the question. And that is a 4. Game plus 2d6. Game 1 plus game plus 6 is a 7. So the Yankees just lost Richard Dotson for this series and the championship series if they get there. Dotson is out for this series and the rest of it. Parker, his injury rating is a 2. A 1, he's saved in the game. That is a 2, and he's just out for the game. So Parker definitely takes the least of the brunt of that, as the Athletics will lose Dave Parker for the rest of the game. But Richard Dotson is out, and he will be out for this series and the championship series if the Yankees get there. Oh, that is a serious ouch. So let's make some changes here. So Parker coming out, and which means they'll go with Don Baylor to come in at designated hitter. So Baylor will now be the DH for the Athletics. The Yankees need a new pitcher, and they can't go with the starter, but in this case, it's an injury. Let's see who I can bring in here. And since it is the second and it was relief, let's see what I want to do here. Cannot bring in a starter. Who's the next batter? Next batter for the Athletics will be the left fielder, Stan Javier, and he is 2 for 11 for the series. And let's see what they're going to do here. And let's see, they had a right-handed lineup. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Neil Allen. He's going to come in and pitch now, as Allen will come in as Dotson is hurt. And he gets an automatic no, and he'll get an automatic no decision on that. But Neil Allen will come in to pitch, and we'll see how long he can go. So Neil Allen will pitch for the Yankees for the injured Dotson. Bring whoever the fifth starter was. No, there is no fifth starter. Four-man rotations in the 80s. So there are now 2 outs after all of that. Allen will come in to pitch. 5 wins, 3 losses, a 3.84 ERA, as Dotson is lost for this series and the next one. Allen with the pitch. 5-4 against the switch left. That is a blank. Javier, 3-1, grounder to short. That'll get taken care of there by Santana. And the throw goes to first to retire the side. So nothing across for the Athletics, but 2 injuries. Dave Parker out for the rest of the game, and Richard Dotson out for this series and the next one. So now I'm going to have to find a new 4th starter for the Yankees if they get to the ALCS. I have some choices, but I'll see what happens. I'll have to make a decision at the end of the game. We go to the top of the 3rd, Young back on the mound. And leading off for the Yankees will be let's see. I'm sorry, what am I doing? Bottom of the 2nd, not top of the 3rd. Bottom of the 2nd, I should say. A little confused here. Dave Winfield, the right fielder, leads off for the Yankees. He is 4 for 10 for the postseason. Young will pitch to Winfield. Young, 3-3. Pitcher result, 12 is high. Winfield, 6-2. It's a fly to center field. And Henderson will get there and make the catch for out number 1. 1 down, and that will bring up the center fielder, Gary Ward. He's in there against left-handed pitching instead of Claudell Washington. This is Ward's first appearance as a starter in this series. He had 225 average, 4 homers, and 24 RBIs. Young with the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 6. He got him, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 1 for Young. He had 69 of them in 88. roll for the fourth starter. I'll figure it out, guys. Third baseman Mike Pagliarulo is the next batter. He's 2 for 10 for the series. Young will go ahead and pitch. Young, 6-6, blank, Pags. 4-3, fly out to center, and Henderson will get to that. A nice job by Curt Young. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. No score after 2. For the Athletics, there's no tomorrow. They must win tonight, or the Yankees will kick out the other World Series team from '88. Now we go to the top of the third. Jeez. Leading off for the Athletics will be second baseman Glenn Hubbard. Hubbard is 3 for 6 for the series. Normally in there against lefties, but he's going to stay in there here now. Top of the third, no score. Allen with the pitch. Allen, 3-5. Against the righty, it's a blank. Hubbard, 4-4. And against the righty, that's a ground ball to short. And that's hit to Santana. And that's out number 1. 1 out, and the batter will be the shortstop, Walt Weiss. He is 1 for 10 for the series. And wait 1 second here. Let's see here. 10, 11, 12. Okay. So Allen will pitch to Weiss. Allen, 6-6 against the switch left. That's a base hit right past the pitcher, and Weiss gets a single. So Weiss gets the first hit of the game for the Athletics, and he'll hold it first. And the batter will be Lansford. Lansford is 0 for 1. Strategy of double play depth, infield depth. That's a 1. Weiss does not get the steal sign. Allen pretty good at holding runners. Allen will go ahead and pitch to Lansford. Allen, 2-5, range play. Lansford, 4-1, fly ball to left field. That is hit to Henderson. His range is a 4. That is a 2. He'll make the catch. 2 outs. Ricky Henderson shows why he was one of the greatest of all time. And now here's the other Henderson. He's 0 for 1. Weiss on it first. That's a 7. He'll stay where he is. Allen looking in on Henderson. And here comes the pitch. Allen, 4-6. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 3-6. Base hit to left field. That'll be a single. Weiss, a base runner, 4 with 2 outs. And let's see. Single to left, -2. A 1 or a 2. He'll take third. And he'll hold at second base. As Ricky Henderson, not much of an arm, but he casually gets it in there, and Weiss decides to hold at second. And that is the first hit of the game for Dave Henderson. And runners now at first and second. Next batter up is Canseco. Canseco got hit by a pitch his first time up. And there are 2 outs here. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 8. Players will stay where they are. Weiss at second, Henderson at first. Allen sets up and deals. Allen, 3-3, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, strikeout, and the inning is over. That is strikeout number 2 strikeout number 1 for Allen, but that won't matter here. No runs, 2 hits for the Athletics. They strand a couple of big runs. We'll go to the bottom of the third. If the A's trying to go ahead and bring this series back to Oakland, they have got to get runs. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Young back on the mound. Leading off for the Yankees will be the catcher, Don Slaught. He is 4 for 10 for the series, and he does have a home run. Young will go ahead and pitch. Young, 2-4, strikeout 4, he got him. And that is the second strikeout for Young, and that's 1 out. Next up is the shortstop, Rafael Santana. He is 3 for 9 for the series. Not too bad. Young will go ahead to best of 5 sports time machine as he joins us here as Utah Mike joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Young with the pitch. 6-4 against the righty. Walk plus, and that's 17. No. Santana would be 6 minus 1 is a 5, but a walk plus only makes him a 15. He doesn't walk him. Santana 1-3, and instead, but Santana will get the base anyway because he's going to hit that pass short, and that's a single. So Santana doesn't walk, but he says, no matter, I'll do it my own way, and Santana gets the first. So a big time hit by Santana. Here comes Ricky, and he is 1 for 1 with a double. Infield, a double play depth. Santana had only one stolen base. He's going to stay there. Young will go ahead and make the pitch. Young, 1-6. That's a blank. Henderson, 1-6. That's a fly to right. And it will be going over there by Canseco. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here comes Randolph. I always say, if Willie Randolph, as far as I'm concerned, definitely belongs in the Hall of the Very Good. But if you wanted to put him in the Hall of Fame for the longevity he had, I'd probably write a check. Let's see if it doesn't bounce. Randolph is 0 for 1. Santana on it first, 2 down here. Bottom of the third, no score. Strategy roll. Nothing there. Randolph will swing away. Young with the pitch. 1-5, hit by pitch. The 18 is no. Randolph, 3-4, and that's a grounder to short. Up with it easily is Weiss. He's going to throw to second against Santana, and that'll do it. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. No score after 3. Another low-scoring start. This 1988 postseason has had a lot of low-scoring games. I don't think I've had a postseason where I've had that many low-scoring games so far. I'd have to look. In the offseason this year, in the offseason, when I'm done, I'm going to be going through all my other seasons and get some statistics to share with you. Like total number of wins, total number of losses for each team. Ninth inning magic, which teams have gotten the most ninth inning magic, which teams have been victimized the most by ninth inning magic, that kind of thing. Something I'll do in the offseason when the 88 season is done. We go to the top of the fourth. Bash brother Mark McGuire leads off. He's 0 for 1. When is hockey coming back on this channel? I'll tell you, Mr. Uncle Dave Gardner joins us here at Yankee Stadium. You know what, Uncle Dave? I think I'm just going to leave hockey to you. I love the game, I truly do, but the games just take a little too long for me. I know there are other versions of hockey out there. I completely agree with you. But Uncle Dave, I'm just going to leave the hockey to you. You are the king of the ice. As far as I'm concerned, you are king of the ice, sir. By the way, my Panthers have your Bruins in the first round. Let's see if you guys can avoid the President's Trophy curse. And as far as I'm concerned, if you guys win the cup, the 22-23 Bruins should be the greatest of all time. But I know about those 76-77 Canadians. I know that would be a heck of a series. But no, Mr. Gardner, hockey is going to be your baby. Allen will pitch to McGuire, top of the fourth. Allen, 2-4, strikeout 7. Yep, got him easily, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for McGuire, 1 down. Here comes Hasse. Hasse is 0 for 1. Whitaker over Randolph, Hall of Fame. Oh, definitely Whitaker belongs in there. But I'm just saying Randolph had a lot of clutch. He was just overall pretty good his entire career. I don't know. Like I said, I would probably write a check. That's what I mean. It means I'm kind of on the fence, but leaning over to maybe a yes. I'll tell you the truth. I put Randolph over Scott Rowland, that's for sure. Allen with the pitch. Allen, 2-6 against the lefty. That is a blank. Hasse, 1-6, fly to left. Henderson will get to that one, and he'll put it away for out number 2. 2 down, and here comes the new Oakland designated hitter, Don Baylor, who's coming in for the injured Dave Parker. Parker's only out for the game. He can return for game 5. Allen will go ahead and pitch. Allen, 3-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Baylor, 2-5, fly ball center field, and that's going to be Ward getting to that, and he'll make the play, and the side is retired. Nice job by Neil Allen coming in for Dotson. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires, but they're going to see how long he can go. since Dotson was hurt and is now out for this series and the next one. We go to the bottom of the fourth with the score tied at 0-0. 80s Islanders and 80s Oilers are on that top teams of all time. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But the Boston Bruins have a chance to do something that hasn't been done since 76, 77. And I'll be honest with you. I mean, I want my Panthers to beat the Bruins, but if the Bruins beat the Panthers, I'll be rooting for Boston to do the whole thing. They got the most points ever in an NHL season, although the Canadians did it in 80 games, the Bruins did it in 80. They had an 82-game season, okay? But win the cup, you validate it. You've got to win the cup in order to validate it. Otherwise, it means nothing. Bottom of the fourth, leading off for the Yankees will be Donnie Baseball Mattingly, and he is 0 for 1. No score, bottom of the fourth. Yankees trying to punch their ticket to the ALCS. Athletics trying to punch a ticket back to the Coliseum. Young, 2-6, walk 19, that is high. Donnie Baseball, 4-1, base hit, right past short, and that'll be a single for Mattingly as he goes the other way with that. Single for Donnie Baseball, and here comes the very dangerous Clark, and he's 0 for 1. Infield is at double play. Mattingly did have a stolen base that year, but he's going to stay right on the base. Young will go ahead and pitch. Young, 6-2, strikeout 17. Yes, cold strike 3 on Clark. He got him. Struck him out. That's a big K. And that is strikeout number 3 for Young. 1 down, just got him. As he just gets Clark on a high fastball. And now the batter is Winfield. Is Gretzky considered to be the GOAT? Yes, I do consider Gretzky to be the GOAT. He was like magic. He was like Michael Jordan. Gretzky changed hockey. Gretzky changed hockey. Just like Michael Jordan changed basketball. Just like Joe Montana changed football. You know, just like Babe Ruth changed baseball. Okay? No. Wayne Gretzky is the GOAT, period. I will not put anybody above him. He changed the game of hockey to what it is now. Mattingly on at first. Winfield the batter. He is 0 for 1. Of course, that's my opinion. Dave Gardner really is the hockey expert. That man knows hockey inside and out. He knows more about hockey than I know in my whole hand. Mattingly on at first. Strategy roll. And that's a 2. Mattingly is not going anywhere. Joe Montana's a bum. Young will go ahead and pitch. Young, 6-5. That is a blank. Winfield, 4-5. And that's a ground ball to short. 2, 3, 4. Second base, pivot Hubbard, 0-1 to 4. Double play. They got it. Side retired. Winfield grounds into the 6-4-3 to end the inning. No runs and a hit. No score after 4. I made a rhyme. I mean, Joe Montana changed football. But the thing about quarterbacks in the NFL, there are a lot of players that changed football. Joe Montana, he changed the game. Dan Marino changed the game. Brett Favre changed the game. Of course, Tom Brady changed the game because after Tom Brady, now the quarterback can't be touched. Really, I'll be honest. If there was one player that really changed the game of football, it's got to be Brady. Because once Brady went down, the NFL started panicking, and they didn't want their star quarterbacks getting hurt. Hence the new rules for the quarterback. So if you really want to say if there was a quarterback that really changed the game, I would have to say Brady. But Joe Montana, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, all before him. Of course, you know, there's just so many players to choose from in the NFL. We go to the top of the fifth. Stan Javier leads off for Oakland, and he is 0 for 1. Allen can pitch to 2 more batters before he retires. They're going to keep him out there as long as he can go, since he had to take over for the injured Dotson. Allen, 4-3, strikeout 9, got him, struck him out. Nice K by Allen, 1 down, as Allen right now is doing a heck of a job in relief for the injured Dotson. Here's Hubbard. Hubbard is 0 for 1. Allen will set up and make the pitch. Allen, 6-6 against the righty. Walk 13. Yep, that's ball 4. Barely, but he does walk Hubbard. So Hubbard draws a base on balls. And now Allen is tired, but they're going to see if he can go a little longer here. Try to get at least 1, maybe 2 more innings out of him. Unless a fatigue result arrives. Here is Weiss. Weiss is 1 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Frank Rosenk joins us here at Yankee Stadium. If Greg Cook hadn't gotten her for the Bengals, would there have been a West Coast offense? That is very true, Mr. Rosenk. Strategy roll. Hubbard at a stolen base. That's an 8, and he ain't going anywhere. Allen will go ahead and pitch to Weiss. Fans here at Yankee Stadium cheering on Allen. Allen with the deal. 5-6, strikeout 9. He got him. Cold strike 3 on Weiss. 2 down. That's a big K on Weiss. And just got him there. And now the top of the order with Lansford. And Lansford is 0 for 2. Lansford is 0 for 2. Hubbard still on at first. Strat. That is a 5. He'll stay put. Allen looking in on Lansford. Fans here hoping for a good pitch. Allen will deal now. Allen, 5-4 against the righty. Strikeout. The 18 is high. Lansford, 6-5. That ball is hit to center field. That is a 2. And against the righty, that's going to be a double for Carney Lansford. But will it score Hubbard? Base runner 2 with 2 outs of 3. That's a double to center. That's a double to center field. 3 plus 2 is a 5. A 1 to 5. Hubbard will score. And he does. Hubbard comes around. He scores. It is a 1. Lansford, a 1 to 4. He'll take third. And that is a 5 he holds. An RBI double for Carney Lansford, and the Athletics are on the board. Big time double by Lansford comes through there, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Athletics. And now the batter is Dave Henderson. They're going to stick with Allen. Henderson is 1 for 2. If Allen gives up another run, he'll be done. Lansford on at second. 1-0 now in favor of the Athletics as Rick Query joins us here at Yankee Stadium. He is a big-time Yankee hater. I know Rick Query hates the Yankees. 1-0. Lansford on at second. 2 men down. Strategy roll. That's an 8. Nothing happening. Lansford stays at second. Allen will make the pitch. Allen, 1-5. And that's a pitcher result. That's a base hit right past the pitcher. That'll be a single. Henderson goes to first. Lansford comes around, scores. 2-0 Athletics. And that'll be it for Allen. Stadium groans. RBI single by Dave Henderson. Now it's a 2-0 lead. Here comes Canseco, and that is it for Neil Allen. He has to come out. He did the best he could for the injured Richard Dotson. And now the Yankees will go back to the bullpen here. And let's see, right, left, right. I think they'll go with a righty. This is where the Yankee bullpen is just not that great. And they're going to go with a righty here. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees will be Steve Shields. 5 wins, 5 losses, a 4.37 ERA. Shields will be the third Yankee pitcher. He can pitch to 9 batters before he tires. Here comes Bash Brother Canseco. He's 0 for 2. Still 2 outs, top of the 5th. Athletics have a 2-0 lead, trying to send this series back to Oakland for a Game 5. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Shields will make the pitch. Shields, 1-3 against the righty. That is a blank. Canseco, 1-4, and that is a grounder to second base. Randolph will take care of it. Toss it over, side retired. 2 runs on 2 hits and a walk. And the Athletics have taken a 2-0 lead here going in the bottom of the 5th. If you're the Yankees, you really want to try to win this game tonight because you will have to face, it'll be a rematch of Al Leiter versus Dave Stewart in Game 5. But still, lots of baseball left to play. Remember, no lead is safe on inside pitch. And for those of you who did watch the 1975 opener for Baseball Demos' Game of the Week, you will know exactly what I mean. Center Gary Ward leads off for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. 2-0 Athletics here. Young with the pitch. Young, 6-3. That is a blank. Ward, 5-1 against the lefty. Ground ball right to the pitcher. Young will take care of it and toss it over for the out. 1 down. By the way, the injury to Richard Dotson is the first major injury we've had. Although Tracy Jones was hurt for the Expos and missed the rest of that division series, what I mean by major injury, he missed. Richard Dotson cannot pitch in the ALCS if the Yankees get there. Here's Pags. Pags is 0 for 1 as Dwayne Martz joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Young with the pitch. Young, 3-6 against the lefty. Walk, 12 is high. Pags, a 5-1. That's hit to right field. That is an 8. And against the lefty, Pags will come through with a triple to right. That just bounces the wall out there. Pags rounding second. He'll slide into third. And Pags comes through with a big-time triple. A big run on third base. And now the batter will be Slot. The Athletics calling the infield in. They do not want to give up any runs here. Athletics, the Yankees have a game to play with. The Athletics do not. Young wants to go ahead and pitch. Strategy roll. That is a 7. Slot, nothing happening. Pags will stay at third. Young will go ahead and pitch to Slot. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Young, 3-3. Pitcher result, 12. That is high. Slot, 2-6. It's a fly ball to left field. Javier's going to get to that. And that's going to be out number 2. Slot sacrifice fly of 2. Does not bring in Pags that way. Pags base runner 2. Left fielder Javier -1. The only way Pags is safe is on a 1. And he does come in. He turns on the Jets. He slides and just gets under the tag. The Yankees are on the board. Wow, what a chance by Pagliarulo. But he'll slide in safely. It's 2-1. So Slot does get the sacrifice fly. Although the hard way. Here's Santana. Santana is 1 for 1 with a single. Infield now back. 2-1 here. Young will go ahead and pitch. Young 1-5. Hit by pitch. 4. Nope. Santana 2-2. Base hit right past second. Santana keeps the inning alive. Santana now 2 for 2. And now a chance for Ricky. Henderson is 1 for 2. He has a double. Henderson definitely has chances here to get an extra run here for the Yankees in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. Fans here at Yankee Stadium cheering on Ricky. Santana does have a strategy role, but he'll stay put. Young with the pitch. 2-4. Strikeout 10. That is high. Henderson 5-6, and it's a base hit to center field. Santana, base runner 2, becomes a 3 with 2 outs. A single to center field -1. Santana will take third on a 2 or lower, and he will. Santana was off with the crack of the bat. He slides into third. Henderson holds at first. Runners at the corners. So now 2 big runs on base for Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 2. They're going to go talk to Young on the mound a bit, see what he's doing there, see if he's all right. He says, I can still go. Athletics got to have this game. The Yankees know what's at stake here. Young will go ahead and pitch to Randolph. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 19. Randolph, of course, is not bunting with 2 outs. Young will go ahead and set it up, and here comes the pitch. Young, 1-2. That is a blank. Randolph, 4-2, and he pumped it up. Pop fly ball in the infield to third base, and it's going to be Lansford getting there, and he'll make the catch. 1 run on 3 hits and a sacrifice fly. The Yankees do cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 after 5. Another rapidly moving ball game here, as we now already go to the top of the 6th. 2-1. Leading off for the Athletics will be Bash brother Mark McGwire. He is 0 for 2. Shields is going to pitch. Shields will stay out there, as the Yankees, as I said, their bullpen is not the best, but yet they have a 2-1 lead in this series. Shields, 5-1, that's a blank. McGwire, 1-2, that's hit to left field. That is a 7, and against the righty, McGwire will lead off with a double. That's going to be a double to left, and the Athletics get the leadoff man at second base for this inning. So McGwire holds at second, and now the batter is Hassey. Hassey is 0 for 2. Big run at second base. Shields will set up there. Strategy rolls are still active. That's a 7. McGwire stays where he is. Shields, a 2-5 range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 5-3. Ground ball to short, and that ball is hit to Santana. Infield is normal. His range is a 2. Nope, that's going to get by him for a base hit. McGwire, he will not have the speed. He will have to hold at third base. But Hassey hits it past Santana. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the infield's going to play in, and the batter is Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 1. And he will, coming in for Parker. Runners at the corners here. Anything on Strat? That's a 20. Shields has a balk rating, and that is a 4. He does not balk. Shields decided to call timeout and say, wait a minute, I need time. The umpire said, okay, try again. Shields will now go ahead and pitch to Baylor. Shields, 2-6, strikeout 4. He got him. Big K on Baylor. Big strikeout for Shields, 1 down. And now here comes Javier as Doug Hunt joins us here at Yankee Stadium. 2-1 Athletics. Javier, the batter, he's 0 for 2. Strategy roll, nothing on the 5. Everyone's staying put. Shields will come in and pitch to Javier. Infield is still in. Shields at the pitch. 3-2, strikeout 20, no. Javier, 6-5, and against the righty, Javier will come through, and that's going to be a double into left field. McGwire will come in to score. Hassey, base runner 1, double to left, -1 is a 0. No way he can score. He's mud. He will hold at third. Javier holds at second. 3-1 Athletics. Stadium groans. Big double for Javier. And now the batter is Hubbard. As right now the Athletics trying to send this back to the Coliseum for an all-or-nothing Game 5. Hubbard is 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy roll. And that's a 3, nothing happening. Shields will go ahead and pitch to Hubbard. They're going to go with Shields unless he gives up maybe another run. That'll probably be it for him. Shields will go ahead and pitch. Shields, 2-5, range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 1-6, home run to the pull side against the righty. Hubbard needs a 3. The 13 is too high, but now it's a range play to left field. Left fielder's Henderson. His range is a 4, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. He'll make the catch for out number 2. However, since that is a home run to the pull side, And it is a fly out. It's an automatic sacrifice fly. Hasse will come in to score, and Javier moves to third. It's 4-1. Stadium groans. So that is an automatic sacrifice fly, no matter what the ratings are, as that is a fly out and a home run and a home run. So that's pretty much at the wall. So that goes a sacrifice fly to left. That was a great catch by Henderson, and it's lucky the Yankees are only down 4-1. And now the batter is Weiss, and Shields is done. That's going to be it for Steve Shields. The Yankees are going to go ahead and bring in a lefty here to try to go up against Weiss. And coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Lee Guterman. 1 win, 2 losses, no saves, a 4.65 ERA. Lee Guterman will try to go ahead and get this inning over and try maybe be pitching a little while here. 4-1, top of the 6th inning, Athletics. Infield is now back. Guterman will make the strategy rolls are still on. And nothing on the 18. Guterman will pitch. Guterman, 1-4. That's a blank. Weiss, 1-2. Grounder to short. Up within a Santana. He'll take care of it. Toss it over and retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits and a very deep sacrifice fly. But the Athletics have a 4-1 lead over the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Yankees down 4-1. Donnie Baseball leads off. He is 1 for 2. Athletics trying to get this series back to the Coliseum for a game 5. Young will pitch. Young, 3-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 4-5, that's a blank. Mattingly, 4-6, line out, right to short, 1 away. And that was a hard hit ball, but Weiss was right there, 1 down. Here comes Clark. Clark is 0 for 2. Young will go ahead and pitch. Young, 1-4. Home run result against the lefty. Clark needs an 18. That's a 5, and that's a goner. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball is hit pretty deep. And that ball is going to wind up in the upper deck. That's gone! Home run, Jack Clark. Clark hits a bomb, getting 1 run back. And that is his 2nd home run of the postseason. And it's now 4-2. That's a big-time bomb as the Yankees get 1 back. Here comes Winfield. Winfield is 0 for 2. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Young will have to shake off the home run. Young with the pitch. 4-6 against the righty. Home run result against the lefty. Winfield with a 20. Well, there goes that Yankee magic once again. Kaboom! That ball is hit pretty high. That ball is hit pretty deep. And that ball is hit pretty gone. Home run, Dave Winfield. Back-to-back jacks. Stadium cheers. Yay! Winfield has his first home run of the postseason. It's 4-3. They're going to go talk to Young on the mound. And suddenly, back-to-back jacks give the Yankees back to 1 run. Here's Ward. Ward is 0 for 2. They're going to leave Young in there. The Athletics do have a better bullpen. Young will pitch to Ward. Now 4-3 as the Yankees get the 2 runs back. Young will pitch. Young, 2-5 against the righty. Strikeout 7. Got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a strike. That is the 4th strikeout for Young. 2 outs. And now the batter is Pags. Pags 1 for 2 with a triple. Young sets up with the pitch. Young, 6'5", that is a blank. Pags, 6'1", popped up in the shallow outfield, and that's the second base, and that's going to be Hubbard to get there, and that'll retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 solo bombs, one by Clark and one by Winfield. It's 4-3 after 6. This game is far from over. Top of the 7th. Yankees got to think about going here to the bullpen. I think they're going to do just that. As Lee Guterman, they got 3 righty. They got a whole bunch of righties coming up, and Guterman's going to come out of the game. And coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Dale Mahorchik. 4 wins, 8 losses, 6 saves, a 4.22 ERA. Mahorchik was with the Texas Rangers most of 1988, wound up on the Yankees later. He does make the postseason. So Mahorchik will go up against Lansford here to start the top of the 7th. Mahorchik against Lansford. Mahorchik, 3-4, that's a blank. Lansford, 3-5, that's a fly out to center. And it's going to be Ward getting there and putting it away, 1 out. 1 down, here comes Henderson. Henderson is 2 for 3, he's got 2 singles. Mahorchik will set up and pitch. Mahorchik, 3-1 against the righty. That's a blank. Henderson, 1-6, popped up to second base, and Randolph will get there for out number 2. 2 outs for one of the Bash brother, Canseco. He's 0 for 2, but got hit by a pitch. Mahorchik will go ahead and deal with Canseco. Mahorchik, 3-5 against the righty, blank. Canseco, 4-4, and it's a fly ball to left field. Gunning over there is Henderson. He will make the catch, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Mahorchik. And if you're the Yankees, you couldn't have asked for anything more. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Tomorrow night on the network, it will be Game 4 of the other American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. The Red Sox lead that series 2-1. It'll be Bruce Hurst pitching for the Red Sox, and Jack Morris the Cat goes for the Tigers in their chance to avoid elimination at home. I know Chuck Rawlings will not miss that game tomorrow night. A big one tomorrow. It will be, as I said, Boston and Detroit. Bruce Hurst against Jack Morris. A big game tomorrow night, Game 4, to see if the Red Sox can punch their ticket to the ALCS. Vita Productions and Big Clue join us here at Yankee Stadium. Bottom of the 7th. Leading off for the Yankees will be Don Slaught. He is 0 for 2. Curt Young is tired. And I think the Athletics are going to go to the pen here. Let's see. It's right coming up. And that's exactly what to do. Curt Young did a heck of a job tonight. And the Athletics will go to the bullpen. The Athletics have a much better bullpen, and the Yankees do. And now that I've said that, they'll probably blow the whole thing. Leading off coming on to pitch for the Athletics will be Eric Plunk. 7 wins, 2 losses, 5 saves, a 3.00 ERA. Plunk will now pitch as Young leaves with a chance at the win. So Eric Plunk comes up now for Oakland. Don Slaught leads off for the Yankees. Bottom of the 7th, 4-3. Yankees lead the series 2-1. A Yankee win. They're back in the ALCS again. A win for the Athletics. Game 5 will be Tuesday. After Plunk will go ahead and pitch. Plunk, 2-2, strikeout 12. Nope, that is high. Slaught, 5-4, popped out to short. And it's going to be Weiss getting there. And that's the first out. 1 out for Santana. And Santana's 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Pitch coming in. And here comes the pitch. Plunk, 4-2. Home run chance. Righty, 1-13. The 10 is good. Santana needs a 3. Does he tie this game up? No, it's an 8. Santana, 1-1, and he hits a deep fly ball to right field. Going back for it is Canseco. He's at the track near the wall, and he will make the catch for out number 2. That's just a loud out. Santana doesn't hit that one, just missed it. Santana really mad. And now here's Ricky. Ricky is 2 for 3 tonight, single and a double. Plunk will go ahead and pitch. Plunk, 1-6, walk plus, ball 4. And Henderson easily walks. And he's on base for the 3rd time tonight. And now the batter is Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 3. Henderson. And Henderson does get the steal sign, and I'm sending him. 18 plus 1 is 19. Hassey a 0. Henderson's going to go. The only way he's out is on a 20. And he's safe easily on an 8. So now the tying run is in scoring position on a stolen base by Henderson. Re-roll the strat. And this time he'll stay where he is. 2 men down. Can Randolph come through with a big hit? Plunk trying to keep it 4-3. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are loud. Plunk. 3-1. Strikeout. 16 is a no. Randolph. 5-3. And it's a base hit to center field. It's a single. Henderson, base runner 5 with 2 outs. Single to center, plus 2. No chance. This game is tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! Randolph comes through with an RBI single to tie the game at 4. And now the chance is Donnie Baseball, and he's 1 for 3. 2 outs. The Yankees tie this game up. The Athletics were leading 4-1. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, no lead is safe at inside pitch. Randolph on it first. That's why you got to play these games out. You cannot assume the game is over. Just ask a couple of games I've had in the past. Plunk will pitch to Mattingly. Strategy roll. That's an 8. Randolph will stay where he is. Plunk will pitch. Plunk, 3-1. Strikeout 9. No. Mattingly, 5-6. It's a single to right field. That'll be a base hit. Randolph, base runner 4. Single to right plus 2. There won't be a throw. Randolph gets the 3rd easily. Runners in the corners, 2 outs. And now the batter is Clark. And that is it for Eric Plunk, who can't get anything done there. And that saves a loss and a loss by Dotson and Allen. Clark is the batter. We'll see a right-hander here. A new pitcher. And it is going to be Gene Nelson. 9 wins, 6 losses, 3 saves, a 3.06 ERA. Nelson will be the third Oakland pitcher. Clark already has a bomb in the game. He's 1 for 3. Big way there. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Tied at 4, bottom of the 7th. The fans here at Yankee Stadium looking for Yankee magic. Nelson will set it up. Strategy roll. And that's a 5. Nothing happening. Nelson will pitch to Clark. Fans here are loud. Nelson sets up with the pitch. Nelson, 6-4. Against the righty. Strikeout 14. Called strike 3 on Clark. Inning over. Clark goes down on a called strike 3. 6-4 against the righty. He gets a 14, and that is a 14. That's a called strikeout, and the inning is over. 1 run on 2 hits, a stolen base and a walk. We're tied at 4 after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are being treated well to a big-time ball game. Bash brother Mark McGwire leads off. He's 1 for 3 with a double. 2 righties and a lefty coming up, or I should say right, left, right. Mahorchik, I'm going to let him pitch. You might need extra innings. Mahorchik is going to stay out there and pitch for the Yankees. He can pitch to 3 batters before he tires. As I said, the Yankee bullpen ain't that great, and you want to save Rigetti for a save or a ninth inning. Mahorchik will pitch to McGwire. Mahorchik, 4-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. McGwire, 4-4. Against the righty, base hit. He slaps that pass short, and that'll be a single. McGwire has his second hit. And here comes Hassey. A Jim Dwyer situation? Yes. Yes, I did have to. I once had to bring in a pitcher to play second base. That would be a pitcher to play second base. That would be my National League Division Series game between the Cardinals and the Expos, game 3 in that. A 3-hour game. You want to see the craziest game I ever rolled? That was it. McGwire on it first. Go ahead, run on. Hassey, the batter, he is 1 for 3. Infield double play. Strategy roll. I don't think McGwire's going anywhere, and he is not. Mahorchik will pitch to Hassey. Mahorchik, 6-5, strikeout 5. He got him. Struck him out. Big K by Mahorchik, 1 down. Here comes the dangerous Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 2 since taking over for the injured Parker. There is no dice roll clock. No, there is not. McGwire stays at first. Strategy roll. That's a 6. No play. Mahorchik will pitch to Baylor. Mahorchik, 4-5. Possible error. Baylor, 3-4. That's a base hit to right field. It's a single. It's hit to Winfield. His error rating is a 2. That's a 20. He won't make an error. McGwire, base runner 2. Single to right, +1, a 1-3. He'll take third, and he does not. He holds it second. As Winfield threw the ball in pretty quick, and McGwire will stay where he is at second base. But now runners at first and second for Javier. Mahorchik is now tired, and that's going to be it for him, as he can't you don't want a tired result, so now the Yankees will go back to the bullpen. But what a job by Mahorchik, actually. Javier is 1 for 2. They're going to bring in, I think you just bring in another righty here. Let's see. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Charles Hudson. Guante is not on the roster. There, Rick Query. Remember, Guante wasn't on was not on the roster at this time. Remember, there's an active player. No Guante. Charles Hudson will come on to pitch. 6 wins, 6 losses, 2 saves, a 4.49 ERA. Hudson will be the 6th Yankee pitcher. Remember, no ghost runners in the postseason. McGuire on at second, Baylor on at first. 1 out here. Top of the 8th, tied at 4. Strategy rolls are still active. That's a 14, no play. Hudson will make the pitch. Hudson, 3-4. Range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 4-6. It's a fly ball to center field. Going after it is Ward. His range is a 4. And he makes the catch. Out number 2. And McGuire will stay at second base. 2 outs. What a play by Ward. Ward makes a big play at center field. That would have easily scored a run. Fly out to center. And now the batter is Hubbard. Hubbard with 2 outs now. Hubbard is 0 for 2 with a walk and a sacrifice fly. McGuire on at second. Baylor on at first. 2 outs. Top of the 8th. Tied at 4. Yankees lead the series 2-1. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Hudson will pitch to Hubbard. Fans here hoping for a good pitch. Hudson. 4-6. Pitcher result. The 6 is too high. Hubbard. 5-5. And it's a fly ball to right field. Hudson will get the Yankees out of it. Getting over there is Winfield. He makes the catch. Side retired. No runs, 2 hits. Nice job by the Yankee bullpen. They have done well here in the late innings. Tied at 4 going in the bottom of the 8th. Nelson comes on to bat, or comes on to pitch. And he will pitch. Dave Winfield leads off for the Yankees. And he got a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Some strong Yankee hitters are coming up here. Winfield will bat against Nelson, obviously. Fans here at Yankee Stadium hoping for a big-time hit. Nelson will set up and deal. Nelson, 1-4. That's an out. And it will be a fly ball hit to left. And it will be Javier getting there for the out, 1 down. 1 out, and that brings up Ward, but we'll see. I think we may see a pinch hitter for him as we're now in the later innings. And Ward's going to come out of the game, and Claudell Washington will now take over in center field. He has the better average here. Ward was 0 for 3, but Washington will take over in center. Timeout for a bit of a change. It's pretty much the same, except his arm rating is a little better. So he is a 4.30. So I do have to change the score thing here. So 4.80. So now he is a 0. So it's -1 + 2 + 1. And that's how you change that. So Claudell Washington will take over in center field, and he will bat against Nelson. Nelson will make the pitch here. 1 out. David Vega joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Nelson with the pitch. 2-6 against the lefty. That's an out. And it'll be a grounder to second base. Up with it is Hubbard, and he throws to second. 2 down. 2 outs now for Pags. And Pags is, I think Pags might come out, will he? No, Pags will bat. Nelson will pitch to Pagliarulo. They do have Luis Aguayo who can take over at third base. Is a little better than Pags, but Pags actually hits righties better. After further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Please check out that amazing channel of his. He is also one of my inspirational people that made me want to do this thing. Nelson with the pitch. Nelson, 6-2. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-6. The 3 is good. Against the righty. Pags needs an 11. Does he put the Yankees ahead? Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep to right field. Going back for his Canseco. Back. Gone! Yankees take the lead. Stadium cheers Yay! Home run by Mike Pagliarulo. Nelson puts it right over the plate, a meatball. Pags goes ahead, puts the tomato sauce and the ricotta cheese. The Yankees have a 5-4 lead. Unbelievable in the bottom of the eighth. 2 outs. The batter now is Slot. Slot is 0 for 3. That is the 3rd home run for the Yankees in this game. Nelson will pitch to Slot here, 2 outs, but now a 5-4 Yankee lead. Nelson will go ahead and pitch. Nelson, 6-3 against the righty, strikeout plus, swing and a miss, struck him out. The side is retired. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Mike Pagliarulo. The Yankees have a 5-4 lead after 8, and the Oakland Athletics are running out of outs. Top of the 9th. Charles Hudson, of course, coming out of the game. There's only one guy to bring in this situation, and that is Rags. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees will be Dave Rags Righetti. 5 wins, 4 losses, 25 saves, a 3.52 ERA. Righetti trying to go ahead and get the Yankees into another league championship series. He'll have to face Walt Weiss, who will lead off for the Athletics. And the Athletics are checking the bench to see if there's anything they want to do, and they will. Walt Weiss will come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit and take over at shortstop will be Mike Gallego. Not Mike Gallego, my bad. Actually, no. Mike Gallego will take over at shortstop, but he's not going to be the batter. The batter is going to be Luis Polonia. 292 average, 2 homers, 27 RBIs. Polonia will come in and pinch hit for Weiss. Mike Gallego will take over at short if this game goes any further. Will we see some 9th inning magic? And Pags is horrible over there with his 112. Well, he happens to be right about that. But I think the problem is that this goes into, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead with Rick Query coming out with Pagliarulo. Luis Aguayo will take over at third. He's a little better at 215. So Pags comes out, Aguayo comes in for defense. So Aguayo at 215, a little better at range. He'll come in for defense here. And just to make sure, do they want to do anything else? No. That's all they have right now. Righetti will pitch to Polonia. Top of the 9th. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Fans here at Yankee Stadium trying to knock out the Athletics. The Dodgers won the 88 World Series. Didn't even make the postseason. Can the Yankees knock out the 88 American League champs? Righetti with the pitch. 1-2, strikeout 11. No. Polonia, 5-6. It's a base hit past third. It's a single. And the tying run is on base. Single for Polonia as he gets there. Timeout on the field real quick. I got to make a situation change here just in case. So Polonia on base. Now the batter is Lansford. He, of course, will bat. Lansford 1 for 4. Infield double play depth. Fans here at Yankee Stadium, tying run on base. The hardest game of a series to win is always the last one. Strategy roll. That's a 9. He does not get the steal sign. And Lansford is not doing a hit and run here. Regarding will go ahead and he will. Well, actually, let's see. That was a 9. -2 was a 7. No, you're not. You don't want to give up outs. You got it. You don't want to give up outs here. Rigetti will pitch to Lansford. Here comes the deal. Rigetti, 6'5", strikeout, 18. That is high. Lansford, 6'3", base hit, pass short. It's a single. Polonia, base runner 4, and that will not be fast enough. He'll hold at second base. The Athletics are saying not so fast. Now 2 men on with nobody out in the top of the 9th. And here comes Henderson. Polonia on it second. Lansford on it first. Strategy roll. That's a 16, nothing happening. Rags already in trouble here in the top of the 9th, trying to send the Yankees to the ALCS. Still at double play depth. Rigetti will go ahead and pitch. Rigetti, 6'5", strikeout 11. No, that's too high. Henderson, 6'2", and it's a fly ball to center field. And that is going to be hit. That is hit to Washington. And that is out number 1. Polonia, base runner 4, hit to center -2. Washington a 0. A 1-2. Polonia will take third. And that is a 3. He does not. It wasn't deep enough. He stays at second base. Fly out to center. And now a chance for one of the for Bash brother number 1, Jose Canseco. Canseco is 0 for 3, got hit by a pitch. 1 out. A double play ends the game, and Canseco grounds out into a number of them. Polonia on at second. Lansford on it first. Yankees lead 5-4. 2-1 series lead. Rigetti gets the strategy roll. That's a 19. Canseco is not bunting. Rigetti will set up, and here comes the pitch. Rigetti, 1-5, walk plus 9, bases are loaded. Rags does not look like he has it tonight. And that is a walk. And now here comes the other Bash brother, Mark McGuire. The infield coming in. The only way a double play can be done is home to first. Rigetti will pitch to McGuire. McGuire does not hit lefties as well, but Rigetti has got to be the guy you go to. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. Bases are loaded. The Athletics trying to go ahead and get this game back to the series, back to the Coliseum. Yankees trying to end it now. Strategy roll. That's an 18. Nothing happening. Rigetti will now pitch to McGuire. The fans at Yankee Stadium are on their feet. They are loud and cheering. Rigetti winds up, and here comes the deal. 1-4, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down. Rigetti threw a terrible outside slider, but McGuire offered at it anyway. 2 down. And now the last chance is Ron Hassey, and he will come out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Athletics will be Terry Steinbach. 265 average, 9 homers, 51 RBIs. Steinbach will take over at catcher if the game goes any further. Steinbach does better against lefties here. And we'll see what he's got here. 3-3-11 -2. So just in case. So here comes Terry Steinbach to try to go ahead and get it and get this in. 2 outs, top of the 9th. The fans are loud. They know the Yankees have a date with destiny if they can beat the Athletics tonight. Rigetti, he will be tired after Steinbach. Rigetti knows he cannot go any further. Strat. And that's an 8. Nothing happening. Rag sets up against Steinbach. Steinbach, a dangerous hitter against lefties. Rigetti gets the sign. Gets the sign from slot. Winds up, and here comes the pitch. Rigetti, 4-2, strikeout 5. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Steinbach is out on called strikes. That's your game. That's your series. The Yankees defeat the Oakland Athletics 5-4. The Yankees advance to the championship series. Yankees win. Yankees win. Duh! Yankees win. Stadium cheers. Yay, 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 yay. A 4-2 is a strikeout against a lefty. Steinbach is a 5-0. That is a 5. It's a cold strike 3. Steinbach, what was like the house by the side of the road, and watched it go by. The Yankees knock out the 88 American League champions. They are going back to the American League Championship Series. No runs, 1 hit, and a walk for the Athletics. And they cannot believe that they were knocked out by this Yankee team. And the Yankees win it 5-4 here at Yankee Stadium. And when it's very possible what happens tomorrow, we could once again have the Yankees and the Red Sox in a championship series. But the Tigers will have something to say about that first. What a series for the Yankees. After getting pounded by the Athletics in Game 1, the Yankees win 3 straight, and they come back and win this, and it's going to be a long offseason for the Oakland Athletics, as they were the 1988 American League champions, and they will not make it even to the championship series. Final line score coming up. For the Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits and no errors. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 10 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Charles Hudson. He'll go ahead and get the win. Eric Plunk takes the loss, and Dave Rigetti does pick up a save, and that's his second. That's his second save of the postseason. Unbelievable. A whole bunch of upsets. This 1988 season has not gone the way that we thought. Dodgers out. Now the Athletics out. And the Mets could be out, depending what happens Monday night. Who knows what happens? This has been a crazy postseason. Who knows what'll come up here? We still got a long way to go. Tomorrow night will be Game 4 of the other American League Division Series. The Boston Red Sox take on the Detroit Tigers. The Red Sox lead that series 2-1. It will be Bruce Hurst going for the Red Sox and Jack Morris going for the Tigers. What a big game coming up tomorrow night. Will we have a Red Sox-Yankee series, or does Detroit have something to say about it? We'll find out tomorrow night. Red Sox, Tigers, Hurst, and Morris the Cat. Be there or be square. Dwayne Martz, Rick Query, Brian B., Frank Rosank, David Vega, Vita Productions, Steve Tower, Big Clue. Let's see here. Doug Hunt. And let's see, Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike, Uncle Dave Gardner, Texag75, Ronald Spursky, Steeler Fan, Joel Turney, Ron McGrath, Philip Reynolds, and Jeremy Brooks. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on the way out the turnstiles. By the way, this is a Game of the Year candidate. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Yankees are going back to the American League Championship Series. The Yankees win the game 5-4. They win the American League Division Series 3-1. What will happen tomorrow night? We'll find out then. See you then.